Hey folks, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I recommend removing any corrosion that might happen on your FirekeeperForge knife or axe. Now, I use high carbon steel in all of my cutlery, including knives and axes, which means it's prone to corrosion. So you can see on my personal knife here, which I've been using pretty hard for maybe the past 6 or 8 months, and I've really let it kind of gone to hell with the level of corrosion on it. Now, I would not recommend letting it get to this point. However, I really just wanted to see how bad it would get and how easy it was to remove. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I go about and would recommend on your own go about removing corrosion or rust on your knife. So here's kind of a little before and after shot. You can see I've not taken great care of it, but this was an experiment. I kind of wanted to see what would happen. Anyway, it's not too bad. It's just a little surface rust and some patina on there. And this is kind of what it looks like after my corrosion removal process. So I'm going to bring you guys along and show you how I did that. Okay, so we're over here at the workbench. We got our knife. Now I'm going to show you my method. So I include these instructions in every blade that I sell in the little care info page. But this is the stuff I recommend using. This stuff is awesome. You can find it at most every hardware store. And then you can either use a cloth or some fine steel wool. The steel wool seems to work a little better to help scrub this. Now, what this stuff is, it's a very fine abrasive kind of paste liquid, and it doesn't really scratch up or remove any material. It just takes off that layer of rust. So we'll just put some of this stuff on here. And then, because I'm fickle about these sort of things, I like going the way of the grind lines, just so there's not any unsightly scratches in there. And then I basically, you don't have to do this, you can go this way. It doesn't really matter, whatever is easier for you. And you can kind of just scrub away. And that will slowly start removing the corrosion on the blade. And it's super quick too. Now, this is not going to make it look like it came out of my shop. It's going to definitely have the look of still being used, and there's still going to be that patina and stuff on there. But I think that kind of just adds to the beauty and character of the blade, and I don't think that's a negative thing at all. So first pass, you can see we got rid of most of that stuff. You can see the kind of the patina in some different spots here. I'm going to go a little further on it just to clean it up a little nicer. And then just a nice little coat of oil or blade balm. And this thing's ready to go back to work. So, there we have it. We have no more corrosion left on the blade. Okay, so you can see with just a little bit of scrubbing with that Flitz polish and that steel wool that the rust is now gone. So that's essentially what we're going for. It's not going to look brand new. It's definitely going to still look like it was used and stuff, but I think that just adds to the beauty of the blade. So there we are. We're going to add a little coat of this stuff, which I do sell. Now this is just oil and beeswax. And I get the ratio right to where it's not super soft, so it really kind of just stays and sticks onto the steel and provides better protection than it would be if it was just oil. So, and it's a non-hardening wax too, so it's not going to kind of harden up and create like this weird surface. So that's what I use. That'll protect the blade just fine. You can put it on the handle, you can put it on the leather. I use it for everything. So there we are. All right, so there we go, folks. That's how I recommend on your own removing corrosion and rust from your steel tools, whether that be knives or axes or anything else. So you may have noticed there was a little bit of pitting in this blade, which just happens when the rust kind of eats into the steel, which is not what you want. However, it wasn't very deep, so it's not going to be an issue. However, if that ever does happen to your blade, or if there's something that you're unable to fix, feel free to reach out, contact me, and I'll be able to either provide my best recommendation, or you're welcome to send it into the shop, and I'm happy to clean it up and get it looking brand new for you. So that's how I recommend removing corrosion. Hope that was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.